Okay, so it hurts in there, just not when I poke at it.
Hopefully it's gonna break. Darn it.
What's up, Sunshine Nation? So this summer has been really packed for me. We've had a lot of workouts between football and wrestling. In the morning we have football for about 4 hours, and then in the evening we have wrestling for like 2 to 3 hours. And recently I tweaked my knee at wrestling practice and it hurt real bad, and a few days later it was still hurt and swollen. So my dad took me to the doctors to get it checked out to make sure there wasn't any serious injuries. And we have football season coming up, so we just wanted to make sure that I was healthy. And the funny thing is that right before I hurt my knee, my wrist was hurt too. I'm just trying to make sure that I stay healthy for the football season and the wrestling season, because it's gonna be good.
Alright, Sunshine Nation, so I'm going to get Jordan. He twisted his knee. He's been walking around and doing things with a brace. We have to go to the doctor, see if there's anything else that we need to be worried about, see if we need to get an MRI. So the doctor's supposed to explain all that to us. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So tell them what happened.
So I was at wrestling practice and I had someone's leg, and when I spun around to get their other leg, my foot kind of stayed there and my knee twisted in a weird spot and it just kind of popped. So now I'm on my way to get an MRI to make sure that it's nothing serious and I didn't tear anything in my knee.
Going up to the doctor's office. You ready?
Yes, sir.
What about here? Just exactly right across here. Any pain to the touch? No? And what about on this side?
No.
Nothing there. What about on top? Is that bothersome to you? Okay, so yeah, you're missing like probably 15 degrees of range of motion there. So something's going on. Ouch. In. Pain. Where does it hurt? In the same place that you talked about. Okay. Down. Then this one. Butt up off the table. Butt down. Did that bother you?
Just a little bit.
Pull back. Does that create any problems?
Yeah.
Where does it hurt when it hurts? Yeah, show me.
It hurts like here.
Okay, so it hurts in there, just not when I poke at it. It hurts when you're firing your muscle or whatever. Got it. And you're gonna come down. Yep. And twist, twist. Come up. Switch. So that's how it's supposed to feel. Obviously, if it doesn't feel the same, you're supposed to tell me on this one. So we're gonna go slow, obviously, because it's the hurt leg. So put all your weight on the right one. Calm down. Painful? Twist, twist. What about that?
It'll hurt. Yeah.
Okay. All right, this is good. Have a seat. We're gonna go over stuff. So, things that I worry about when I hear pops and things like that I don't like. I worry about the meniscus of the knee, those cartilage pads, and I worry about the ACL, your hamstring, and your calf muscle. Deep within there is what got injured. So on the positive side, with just a little bit of relative rest and a little bit of rehab of that, it should get better to where you can continue doing your activities. Is it fall or winter? I can't remember.
Wrestling's in winter, but football's in fall.
Wait a minute. You were at wrestling practice, though.
Yeah, so I have football in the morning and wrestling in the afternoon.
Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. You within yourself have to take responsibility as an athlete, and probably a high-level athlete, to take care of your own self. Sometimes if you push through, well, like most of the time, if you push through an injury, it's diminishing returns.
Go ahead, brother. Feeling good?
Yes, sir. Alright guys, so the doctor took me in there and examined my knee and said it was, what she said was hamstring and calf and the tendons back there. So good news, I don't have any tears in my ligaments, and all I have to do is relative rest for 2 weeks and I'm good.
So good news, no ACLs, no MCLs. You can't sprint, you can't jump, you can't do anything that puts stress on those muscles, and so he can jog instead of sprint. So nothing like heavy stress.
Good news, no tears in my ACLs. So as you know, Tyson and I wrestled at the national championship, and I hurt my wrist there because we had 11 matches in 3 days, and it was a lot of wrestling, and my wrist just got kind of worn down. I was wrestling somebody, I put my hand down and tweaked it, and it just got more beat up after still wrestling on it. So when I go back to get my knee checked out to make sure a follow-up for my knee, they're gonna check on my wrist and my shoulder, because you guys know my shoulder got hurt at the state championship. I'm just gonna get it all checked out. It's a lot of stuff.
But you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm at the doctor's office, chilling.
You're back because you injured yourself again.
That's the best. What's going on with your wrist, man? What happened?
Nobody knows.
Didn't you say you got slammed and you like
No, I
caught
didn't
yourself?
get slammed. Never just put my hand down. Like
Oh, you
this.
got picked up a little bit and you put your hands down?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't get slammed, but you got picked up. Hopefully it's not a break. Darn it. It could be his tendons, but we just wanted to make sure.
Can you touch your thumb to your pinky? Does that hurt when you do that? No. Hold it tight, don't let me open it. Now what movements of the wrist cause pain?
Oh,
And hurts where? Point with your finger.
down here.
Okay. I want to try something. I put pressure here and go ahead and do that same motion again. The muscle swells, then even though you're trying to do that motion, the tendon ends up doing most of the movement. So then if you start to put pressure on it, that inflammation kind of triggers that pain for you. So a lot of times, even though you have the pain here, it's stemming from the muscles.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. A lot of injuries can be disappointing, but I'm just praying because I'm going to get better, and this season is going to be great for football and wrestling. Thank you so much. Spread sunshine.